What's happening, everybody? This is Shot to the Point, weekly rapid-fire news. Let's get right into it. Big news for gamers. Will there be another TimeSplitters? Well, it appears to be looking that way. Deep Silver dropped this in their Twitter feed, talking about the GameCube Classic. You asked and we listened. We've been working on plans to bring the TimeSplitters franchise back to life and are pleased to let you know that we are setting up a new Deep Silver development studio to do just that. Free Radical Design is reforming and will be headed up by the industry and TimeSplitters veterans Steve Ellis and David Doak. This is an exciting first step in the process. Development on the new game has not yet started, and we will update you when we have more news to share. Infamous YouTube commentator John Swan is inching his way back and building his comeback with the new video that is apparently going to be on Mixer. About 2 months ago, John Swan was involved in one of the biggest YouTube dramas in 2021, where he claimed that an autistic 12-year-old got a hold of his Discord account and began trolling Dream and some of his fans. It was later revealed to be John Swan all along. Now, we covered that story extensively, and there's a lot more nuance to it. In fact, just uttering those words makes me think it's really not all that bad. Big deal. But one must not forget, what made it such a big story was Dream was the fastest growing YouTuber on the platform, mixed in with John's decision to continually fabricate stories to cover up the original lie. Now the question will be, or the discussion will be, is John coming back too soon? The quartering seems to think so. Time will tell, and the internet ultimately will decide. I have to be honest with you though, if he is doing a video on Mixer, I'm very interested. Some of my favorite YouTubers like Justin Wang and Wavy WebServe really keep me engaged and take me away from, the usual drama that I normally have to deal with on a daily basis. John does have the talent to be a fine YouTuber. Quality internet history videos is a surefire way to get people to forget about the past. But will John Swan be able to stay out of drama? Can he keep himself? Does he have enough self-awareness to not to tweet out or grandstand on issues that will remind people of the Dream incident? In Who Cares news, World of Warcraft confirms that Chromie is transgender. Who cares? Def Noodles, the YouTuber that has sworn to do Ethan Klein's bidding from now into eternity. I literally could do an entire video with 3 days of his content alone. One of the latest incidents is rehashing an old accusation by Grade A Under A, who claimed that Keemstar at one time had an underage girl go topless on one of his streams. Now, I thought I'd gotten to the bottom of the story years ago, but apparently I don't know anything. But the way I understood it back then was Keemstar was streaming very Howard Stern type-esque stream, and one of his moderators volunteered to cover her private parts and put pro Keemstar messages on her chest and lower body. And again, the way I understood it was Keemstar was lied to, and this girl was not the age that she claimed she was. Now, that's a story to the best of my recollection going back to 2016. Keemstar is now claiming, and when I say now claiming, I'm not saying he changed his story suspiciously. All I'm saying is, maybe I don't remember, and he may have claimed back then that the girl was 19 all along, and this was much to do about nothing. So he answered Def Noodles' allegations with this.
Def Noodles is like going back to the Grade A Under A video that's filled with nothing but slander, right? And he's like putting out all these stories like archaeology when Keemstar 15-year-old girl naked on his stream, allegedly. Okay, well, first of all, she wasn't on my stream. She was on her own stream. She was my moderator. She was 19 years of age, and she had signs that covered up her private areas that said DJ Keemstar on her own stream. And again, 19. In 2016, people were saying, oh, that girl was really 15. I don't know. I didn't see her ID. I don't care. She wasn't on my stream. She was on her own stream. But let's say that's true, okay? Let's say she really did lie about her age, and let's say that she's 15 years old. Def Noodles just tweeted it out. Def Noodles, you are in possession. Def Noodles, you are sharing and distributing if she's really 15 years old? Didn't think about that one, huh? Caught in 4K. We got the screenshot. I don't have the screenshots because I'm not in possession of porn, but you are.
So naturally, Deaf Noodles didn't understand what Keem was doing to him, and he took the bait. Keemstar responds to an accusation by deflecting, claiming I'm in possession of CP due to content of grade A underage video. However, the video never actually shows any nudity. Notably, grade A underage video is still available on YouTube after 4 years. So quite creatively, Keem turned around an allegation that Deaf Noodles made that he had a 15-year-old girl get naked on stream and made Deaf Noodles play defense. I was under the impression the girl was on the stream. I was understanding that at least her stream was captured. Keemstar is now saying that she was never on the stream to begin with, which would absolve him of absolutely all responsibility. But that being said, it really doesn't matter. This woman, if she's a woman now, if she wasn't then, has never filed a complaint of any kind. There is absolutely no way we can know that she is either 15, 19, or 27. It doesn't matter at all. And you're probably saying to yourself, oh, well, Tommy, why don't you know? Well, that's kind of the point. Deaf Noodles doesn't know, but he put the allegation out there anyway. It's exactly what pretty much precipitated the low point in grade A underage career. Bottom line, nobody knows this girl's age. End story. With the quartering snapped, he tweeted out, please reach out to me. Untold members of an anonymous sources have now confirmed Dennis Patosa, aka Deaf Noodles, have females from the age of 12 to 15. I am tweeting this without verifying anything, but my Lord and Savior, Ethan Klein, has told me he will protect me. Now, normally I wouldn't go for this type of thing. Two wrongs don't make a right, but how is it much different than what Deaf Noodles does on a daily basis? Unsourced allegation, omitted facts, the list goes on and on. I'd be highly critical of the quartering in this situation, but this, unlike what Deaf Noodles does, is actually satire. As crude as it might be, I think this falls under hyperbole and satire, and it doesn't fit better for somebody like Deaf Noodles. Now, I will say that I don't recommend doing this kind of stuff, but certainly understand some of the most egregious things that would cancel just about any other YouTuber that I've ever seen on the platform happens on a daily, maybe tweetly basis on Deaf Noodles' timeline. This is one of the most egregious things I've ever seen. This is audio of a fight between Keemstar and his girlfriend. As ugly as it sounds, there's no real way to know exactly what happened in this incident, much less a criminal domestic abuse event. Let me take this particular part right here. As you can see, he adds text context to what's actually happening. If you listen back to this, the words coming out of his girlfriend's mouth, if it is even his girlfriend's mouth, are so muffled it's unintelligible. By adding text, you are verifying that this particular crime has taken place. I don't know why you would say Keemstar allegedly abusing his girlfriend. You have said below that he has committed a crime that can put you in jail up to 20 years. No alleging about it. You've accused. So now we have actual journalists, YouTube journalists, weaponizing journalism to cancel other YouTubers and other journalists. Believe me, YouTube will eventually get involved because this is showing no signs of calming down on any side. Earlier in the week, Anti-Ignore, who's been an unabashed supporter of the hashtag Justice for Johnny Depp movement online, had his YouTube channel completely and totally demonetized. Fortunately for Andy, YouTube acted very quickly, and within hours, monetization was restored on his channel. Now, what's interesting about this, and Shot for the Point News is not above talking about rumors, is who had Andy's channel taken down. In my experience, you usually have to have somebody on the inside to remove monetization. So one of the rumors is Amber Heard contacted somebody at Google and had Andy's monetization removed. While there's absolutely no evidence about that, the other rumor is that pro Amber Heard trolls were somehow able to remove Andy's monetization, and once YouTube realized it was taken down illegitimately, they acted quickly. I would say the latter, is the more likely of the two. One thing I am sure about, we're never going to find out who demonetized Andy Signor. EDP has been banned from Facebook. Who cares? CallmeCarson, during his social media hiatus, apparently tweeted accidentally. Strangely enough, he quote tweeted an election article from back in September of 2020. He let his fans know, accidental tweet, carry on. Does make you wonder if CallmeCarson will come back one day. Simp-hating incels rejoiced with the news that Amouranth had her ads removed on Twitch. Yesterday, I was informed that Twitch has indefinitely suspended advertising on my channel. Twitch didn't reach out in any way whatsoever. I had to initiate the conversation after noticing, without any prior warning, all ads revenue had disappeared from my channel analytics. And shortly after, Amouranth.com reported Twitch has reportedly banned the words hot tub from its channel's chat. So if you haven't heard, hot tub streams have come under a lot of scrutiny and controversy for Twitch. Twitch has actually tried to defend them in the past with a Q&A with DJ Weed that comically did not go very well. But this was a bit of a surprising move. Out of nowhere, the ads were removed for hot tub streamers, and now we're hearing, you can't even say them at all. They're still out there, but apparently they're not going to be treated like gaming streamers going forward. Guys that can't get dates couldn't be more happy. As you all know, we have a big boxing event coming up with TikTokers versus YouTubers. Bryce Hall is going up against Austin McBroom, and they had a press conference that got out of control pretty quickly.
Why do you think because...
Wow, that Bryce Hall is a punk. This is one time this alt-right YouTuber is not gonna be rooting for the white guy. Wait a minute. I'm kidding, everybody. Look, I want to be a big YouTuber like everybody else, and I know the only way to do that is to either be smeared, slandered, or have a joke of mine deliberately taken out of context or pretend taken literally by Deaf Noodles. Until then, I'm just a potzer. That's it. That's all I got for you today, because I'm sick of it, to be honest with you. And I really walked the line of monetization, and I walked the line of my promise not to cover that special subject that I told you I wouldn't cover anymore, at least try not to. I'm going to spend the rest of my day admiring this potential beauty of Arcade 1-Up. It's a Street Fighter cabinet that looks like the original Big Blue cabinet, and it's supposedly wireless, so that gets me really happy. I hope you love it, share it, definitely sub and all that other good stuff, and I'll see you around.